Hey guys, Bix Weir, roadrunner.com. I am fucking disgusted. I'm disgusted by our politicians, by our bankers, by our elected officials, by the Federal Reserve. They've been going round and round all weekend on how many companies they can bail out. And they make it look like, oh, this is for the middle class. This is for the citizens of the United States. This is for a criminal enterprise to continue. A criminal enterprise to continue. Corporations, businesses, banks. Why do I call them criminal enterprises? Let's just take a look. There's a great website called, I call it the violation tracker. It's called goodjobsfirst.org. And they have a violation tracker. Who was the first company they wanted to bail out? Boeing. Boeing, right? So I looked up Boeing. In the past 20 years, how many criminal fines have they paid? $1.2 billion worth of fines to stay out of jail. Why in the hell would we bail out a company like that? $1.29 billion worth of just fines. Why do we need corporations like that to destroy our system? They take their bonuses, they run away, they run up fines, and now they're asking for a bailout? Are you fucking kidding me? How about the airline industry in general? $2.17 billion in fines in the last 20 years. $2.17 billion in criminal activities that they paid off so they didn't have to go to jail. Why would we bail out an industry like that? It goes on and on and on. Oil and gas. Look at this one. $45.4 billion in fines they paid over the last 20 years to make things go away, to pay off their Congress people who are now deciding, oh, we need to bail out these industries, or it's not their fault the coronavirus hit. If we bail these people out, you can kiss our country goodbye. Kiss it goodbye. And the worst of the worst, guess. Financial services. $317 billion have been paid out by the financial services industry for all the crimes they've committed in the last 20 years. Why the hell would we give them any money at all? These are companies that should be shut down. Look at the top 10. Bank of America has paid $82.6 billion in fines in the last 20 years for criminal activity. Number of records, 182 times they've been busted. And we're talking about bailing them out, making money flow all over the place so they can keep this criminal activity going. J.P. Morgan Chase, the evil, wicked witch, and her henchmen, the riggers of silver, gold, and you name the commodity that they rig, and they're the ones, the main riggers, $34.5 billion in fines. Everything from mortgage-backed securities to your house loan to LIBOR, which affects every single interest rate on planet Earth. These people don't deserve a bailout. They belong in jail. The whole system belongs in jail. Go to the violation tracker. Go to the violation tracker right here, violation tracker. And what you do is you click on the industry you want to look at. You name the industry that's looking for a bailout right now. Parent industries. Agriculture's looking for bailouts, right? Let's check out that industry. $758 million worth of fines to basically get out of jail. Look at these criminals. And we want to give them money to keep this system going. How about this? What else are they trying to bail out right now? Pretty much everything, if you ask me. Freight and logistics. Yeah, the shipping companies and all that, they're looking at $2.5 billion in fines. FedEx, for example, had 239 violations that they paid $666 million for. Did you see any of that money? Where do the fines go? For the banking industry, where did the $317 billion go? Did it go to the people or did it go to the lobbyists? Did it go to your government? This is the kind of shit we're bailing out. And this is what we have to stop. This is the ridiculousness of this system. If you want this crap to go on for the rest of your life and the rest of your kids' life, yeah, give everybody a bailout. And what they'll do, hey, they'll give you a couple $1,000s to shut you up. So you don't say anything about their con that they're running. These people belong in jail. They don't belong to be bailed out with anything. Ever again. Send this video to everybody you know and say, what the fuck? Why would we bail these criminals out again just to have them run over us, over the people of the United States of America, of the world? It is over. We have our chance right now to end their game. And all we have to do is say no. No bailouts. No more. It's the worst thing that the human race has ever faced. It's not the coronavirus. It's the criminality of the corporations and the banking establishment. That's what we really need to get rid of. And we have the chance to do that right now by saying no bailouts for anybody. If you're a citizen, do not accept a bailout. No more bailouts. Let the system die. And we can create a new one. Better. An honest system. Is it going to be rough? Absolutely. Is it rough now? Not even close. It's going to be 1,000 times rougher, no matter which way we go. But the best thing we can do right now is say no bailout. Forget it. And put these criminals in jail where they belong. Look at that, $317 billion in penalties, which means they made probably well over $1 trillion in the crimes they committed. This has got to stop, and it's got to stop now. Send this to everybody you know.
Bravo, band. Bravo, band. More wine, more cowbell. This is it's called Hey Mr. Banker. It was written about Jamie Dimon and the criminality. The amazing thing about banks these days is you can go to JP Morgan, go across the street to the 7-Eleven. Somebody robs that store of $100, they get like 6 months in jail. Right across the street, they're robbing us for billions of dollars every day, and they get no jail time. They pay a fine, and the fine's a hell of a lot less than they make on those transactions. It is pathetic, it is sick, it is wrong, and I wrote this song called Hey Mr. Banker. I usually do it slow, but with the band, we're going to go really fast, snippy, like fast. All right, ready? Hey, Mr. Banker, I can see you play your dirty games, but you ain't fooling me. You're making money out of thin air, lending to the people. The money never was there, foreclosing on the sheep. It all falls apart and we are down on one knee. You demand a bailout and a get out of jail card free. Whoa, you're just a criminal in a fancy suit. You're just a criminal, stealing everyone's loot. You're just a criminal. You'll get yours one day. When the people find out, they're gonna lock you away. Hey, Mr. Banker, I see what you're doing. You're rigging markets higher, derivatives are brewing. You tell us all is different, it's gonna go on forever. Secretly, you're short thinking you're so damn clever. You finally rig it down and watch everybody drown. You steal the real asses, get the heck out of town. Oh, you're just a criminal in a fancy suit, just a criminal, stealing everyone's loot. You're just a criminal. You'll get yours one day. When the people find out, we're gonna lock you away. Thank you, Dick. Hey, Mr. Banker, I think you're in trouble. The people are awake and we're arising from the rubble. And don't you run and hide now, cause we are gonna find you, drag you in the town square, expose what you've been up to. The justice will be swift, we're gonna lock you in a hole. I'd hate to be you, God have mercy, mercy, mercy on your soul. You're just a criminal in a fancy suit, just a criminal, stealing everyone's loot, just a criminal. You'll get yours one day. When the people find out, they're gonna lock you away. Oh, you're just a criminal in a fancy suit, just a criminal, stealing everyone's loot. You're just a criminal, and you'll get yours one day. When the people find out, they're gonna lock you away. Just a criminal, Jamie Dimon.